So we're going to have both endings put together. We're going to start with Claris's ending here. She wakes up from her adventures in Nightopia with kind of a renewed sense of, I guess, determination. So she goes back to the auditions to try out again. And it sets in again. She looks at the judges, just not paying attention to the other contestants. She starts to get stage fright again, and it all starts happening again, but she holds back and she remembers that she has power. Literally. Like, she's glowing with power. It's kind of creepy. And she gets up on stage and starts singing her little heart out. And it's genuinely impressive. Like, they stop, they stare, they're impressed. She gives the performance of a lifetime. So it's needless to say that she has conquered her fears by the reaction. And depending on how you beat the game, she will get a little bit longer story if you beat her section second. But since we beat hers first, she gets a little bit shorter. I'll point out in Elliot's where it would change. And so right before the credits, you'd see this after beating her story and having her be the first person you beat. This is the scene you get. Like I said, it does change a little bit depending on who you beat the game as first. So, and then Elliot's story. This is the Elliot's section, and this is the extended one because we beat his second. If we beat Claris's second, she would wake up in just a minute. You'll see the scene. Elliot finds her asleep. He carries her, picks her up, and puts her under the tree. In Claris's story, she wakes up just in time to see him turn and fade away, that he's waking up. And then she looks around Nightopia for a moment before waking up herself. So it's that kind of, I really am in this crazy dream world, and there was someone else here. It's not just my imagination. And this is where it would pick up if you have beaten Elliot's first. He wakes up, damn determined to go beat some older kids in a game of basketball, because that is what is important in life, is beating other people in basketball. And he too has glowing fists of rage. And he plays the best game of basketball in his life, just mowing through everyone, jumping over kids that are older than him, jumping over 2 kids older than he is, slam dunking. Oh my god, Michael Jordan would be amazed at this child's performance. And really all it is he plays a good game, the other kids are impressed, they decide because he's actually good to not pick on him. So because he's got skill, they're not going to pick on him. Not exactly the best message you want to send. If you suck, they're going to make fun of you, and if you don't suck, they won't make fun of you. But I mean, it's kind of true. And this part of the ending, the parade, will happen on both Claris and Elliot, no matter who you beat second. This is the story that joins the 2 endings together. So after Elliot's awesome basketball performance, he wanders around town, and he's just kind of compelled to go to this tower, and then he sees Knights, and he's like, wait, I know this. And so he goes in, and lo and behold, it's the performance that Claris is doing. And she is dressed in white and looking, I would assume, looking gorgeous to him. And I'm not sure if it's just a thing of the lighting or if they did this intentionally, but it kind of looks like he's blushing looking at her. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, she's singing, there's glitter and particle dust floating around everywhere, and she's singing wonderfully, and then, oh my god, she's shattering crystal with her voice. That's how much power Knights has given her. No. I'm being a real dick with this ending. They leave a lot to it as far as over the top, but in the end they both go back to Nightopia, just kind of... I'm not sure if this is in their dream or in real life, but back to Nightopia, and then the fluttering crystal to kind of signify, yeah, you weren't crazy, it wasn't just a dream. And then the final scene, you'll get this no matter who you beat it with, you'll see both of them, and they'll both see Knights. It'll show the picture of both of them interacting with Knights, because Knights did kind of bring them together, and it's the common factor. So yeah.